So chances are, if you're watching this video, you have no idea what funnel builder to use for your next project or funnel or conversion mechanism. And in this video, I'm going to rank the most popular funnel builder so you know exactly what to use for your next project. Now, as you can see here, we have Webflow, Go High Level, Framer, ClickFunnels, Kajabi, and you need to stick to the end of this video so you see where they're going to rank in this tier list and you know exactly what to use. So make sure you stick to the end of the video. Now, I'm going to start with Webflow. And the reason why I'm going to start with Webflow is actually because Webflow is a favorite of mine and also a favorite of my team. And the reason is that Webflow is a really good tool, right? If you want to build out really good interfaces for your funnel, Webflow should be your go-to. And the reason is because you have a high level of, customization that can go on when you use Webflow. You have a lot of flexibility because it's a no-code tool. And I used to be a software engineer. And the thing with software engineer is that, all of this stuff takes time. If you try to build stuff up from scratch and write code with HTML, CSS, Tailwind, CSS, if you want to go into frameworks. But Webflow gives you all of that functionality that code is going to give you in a no-code tool, and you literally have to write, very little code, maybe, embedding an icon as an SVG or stuff like that. You literally have to write no code unless you absolutely need to, right? So Webflow is a really good tool when you're building out a front-end funnel because of the design functionality that you get. It's incredible, right? And we use that for most of our products and our clients love it. Now, another thing I love about Webflow is that because Webflow has no back-end functionality like email marketing and setting up all of your sequences and stuff like that, you can also integrate the forms from this amazing back-end tools like Go High Level and ClickFunnels. You can embed a form or calendar from Go High Level onto Webflow, and that's going to give you the best of both worlds, right? You're getting all of the design flexibility in your Webflow, and you can also get people to book into your Go High Level back end or opt into your Go High Level email sequence by just embedding the form or even embedding the calendar. So that way you get the best of both worlds. I do think that's the best. And with Webflow as well, you have great design great split testing functionality, and you also have the ability to use the analytics add-on. I don't think you should do that. I think it's overpriced. It's like $29 a month. You can literally just use Google Analytics for that. But when it comes to split testing, they do have that. They do have an add-on, even though it's like $397 a month. I haven't tested it myself. I'm going to test it in the future. I don't know, how it works right now, but I think that the fact that they have that functionality there makes it, it takes it even a notch higher because it's getting better and better by the day. A con of Webflow is that, Webflow has a learning curve, right? To be honest, the first time I did Webflow, I was like shit at it, but using it consistently, you just get better by the day. As long as you're using it to build our projects, consistently. It does have a learning curve. It's not something that a beginner can just, go into and understand how to use it immediately. So for that reason, I'm going to rank Webflow as an S tier, and you can use Webflow for your low ticket funnels, high ticket funnels, whatever the case might be. We've built this out for our clients multiple times. And if you need a funnel or landing page, click the link in the description, schedule a call with us, and we'll see how we can help you. Now, the next one is Go High Level, and Go High Level is an amazing tool. So when it comes to design functionality, Go High Level is good. Of course, not at the level of Webflow, right? So for Go High Level, one of the best things I love about Go High Level is the backend functionality. It's incredible. I think it's better than ClickFunnels. I think, they did a lot of things well in terms of like the email sequences and setting up things on the backend. It's a lot more streamlined than ClickFunnels. So for that reason, Go High Level for me is going to be an S tier because the design functionality is pretty good. It's way better than ClickFunnels, in my opinion, right? You just get a better result and you get a better experience when you're building with Go High Level, and it's not the same thing with ClickFunnels. So that's going to be an S tier for me, and you can use that to build out your low ticket funnels, high ticket funnels, and you can also have upsells and things of that nature, right? So the next one here is going to be Framer, and Framer is a good tool. Framer is a good tool when it comes to design and like shipping really fast. However, in order for you to use Framer effectively, you need to also understand how to be a good designer, because the problem I see with most people using Framer is they all have the same design, which is like you literally can just create your own unique good looking design in Framer. But apparently a lot of people just like using the same design, and it kind of pisses me off when I see that because it's absolutely unnecessary if you're a good designer, right? And if you want to build stuff that stands out in this era of people building funnels that all look the same on ClickFunnels, Go High Level, you can stand out with Framer if you actually put in the effort, right? The con of Framer for me is that, personally, bro, I think you just have a bias towards Webflow. And I think Framer isn't as robust as Webflow. It doesn't have the split testing functionality. It doesn't have the analytics functionality. And I think in terms of design, it's also limited. It's also limited from what I've seen. So for that reason, I'm going to put, Framer as an A tier. And by the way, just to mention, you can also embed stuff, on ClickFunnels. From ClickFunnels, you can embed your form or calendar that you have on ClickFunnels to go high level onto Framer. But I don't think it stands out the way it does on Webflow. It's way easier, in my experience, to do that on Webflow than it is on Framer, right? So in terms of experience and everything, I do think Webflow is better than Framer in that sense. So you can have a different opinion. That's fine. You can just put that in the comment section, and we can have a debate about it. Now the next one is going to be ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a great tool. A lot of my clients use ClickFunnels. Personally, I do not like ClickFunnels. And, that's my personal opinion. You can disagree. But I think ClickFunnels is quite shit. It's shit when it comes to building out anything on the front end. It's like shit. I know a lot of people talk about, you can use custom code and do all of this stuff. But what's the essence of using a tool that claims to be simple when you can't even build something that looks good pretty fast in ClickFunnels, right? It doesn't make sense to me. I think ClickFunnels could be a lot more improved because Go High Level is better in that particular case. I think ClickFunnels is absolute shit. It's dog shit when it comes to building anything on the front end. However, if you put in more effort, you can definitely build out something good. I've seen some pretty good looking ones on ClickFunnels. It's just that the ease of doing that is like, it's very difficult to build something that looks good in ClickFunnels fast. And that's why, Webflow, Go High Level, and Framer excel. So on the back end, I think ClickFunnels is great. You can use it for tracking. It has a lot of great functionality on the back end. And for that reason, I'm going to place ClickFunnels as an A tier, even though I hate the fucking experience, bro. Like every time I'm using ClickFunnels, I want to pull out my hair because the UI for building our funnels on the front end is just shit. It's ridiculous how bad it is. Now, the next one here is Kajabi. And Kajabi, in my experience, has been an amazing tool all around, right? Kajabi is great for email marketing. It's great for hosting your courses. It's great for, building out your landing pages. Even though the design functionality isn't as great as, Webflow or Framer, I do think it's up there with Go High Level in terms of design. I do think it's a great tool overall. I haven't had, any bad experience. I think the only complaint people have about Kajabi is, the pricing and stuff like that, which I don't really pay for that. Our clients pay for that, and then we're just going to the accounts and do stuff like that. So I do think that, Kajabi is a great tool, and I think it's going to be a B tier. So Kajabi is an A tier for me, and that's the end of the video. If you need a funnel or landing page and you feel like, you don't want to struggle with writing copy, building out a VSL, doing all this stuff, designing the page, structuring the page, just click the link in the description and book a call with my team, and we'll see how we can help you. Now, go watch my other videos as well, and like and subscribe to the channel if you want to get more videos like this. And that's the end of the video. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.